Hey, welcome back to Second Run Gaming. I'm Austin, and we're here playing Massive Chalice. We just set Edarin off on a 12-year-long journey. We'll see how that goes. It looks like we have a time counter over there that is 12 years, upcoming events. I don't know how to look at that. Like, maybe it's under Inspect Timeline? Yeah, so Edarin Leo is taking the Lash. So yeah, 11 years, 194 days remaining. We can also see that Caber training, and then again, 212 years until the Chalice is fully charged. 55? Lynn, what the hell? Come on. I don't want to put someone else in here. Because the thing is when you put someone else in here, they're gone. They are no longer a member of their family, and that kind of comes into play later in the game. The members that you have in the future. It would be cool if we had other people. Got Tancred, he's a quick study and a lone wolf. Got Fiora, Hawkeye, brainy, nimble. But it's like we might use them for, I don't know, other fucking people, and they're not very intuitive. Jackie, on the other hand, reduces the research by 130 days versus 60. Much more helpful, this guy. He is 58 too. But because he's 58, I feel like he's probably going to die soon. So it's like, do I want to strip him of his house name? He is only level 2. Fuck it. We have to be careful about how many folks we take, but it looks like the raid-ins, at least from this batch of raid-ins, nobody's been inducted into the Sage Rights Guild. And if you look, in general, we've been pretty good about it. I think the Marquands have had one sibling, Lynn, who just passed away, inducted into the Sage Rights, and that's been pretty much it. So I think we will actually induct Jackie, since he is already old. He is probably going to pass away at some point, but fuck it. He's got really good intuition, what can I say? You gotta do something with your life, you know? And I feel bad for the heroes that do go through their whole life and aren't in the Vanguard and don't, you know, become a Regent of the Keep and don't train in the Crucible. It'd be nice to give them something. Oh, Paul, our standard. So this is where things get a little interesting, because we've got some high-level people who could become our trainers. But they're the people that are also in our Vanguard. Jurz I'm tempted about, because he's a tranquil man. But these guys are probably going to get relics, so I really don't want to appoint members of the Vanguard if I don't have to. So I'll probably look for somebody who's got some good traits and throw them in there for right now. Ooh, Lauren is a good one, and not as young. She adds tranquil, young at heart, and pessimistic, which are all traits that I like. And she's 55. I'm going to throw her in there, give her a little bit of honor. Why not? Okay, research complete. Our boys are a little bit better now, and we are going to 100% jump headlong into building a keep. Though, when we want to do the alchemy training, it's only 3 years, which is really tempting. But I only have one alchemist in my Vanguard. He's doing good so far. I'm going to get that 4th keep going, because we really want, if we want another keep, we want to start to build that line a little bit. So I'm tempted, I could build it here, or I could build it here. I could technically build one out here, but you'll notice the Cadence is only going to grow to the territories on the fringes of our continent. And so I've foolishly built 4 buildings on the 5 territories that outline that continent. Which means if any region's going to go, I'm going to let it be this one, because I'm not trying to lose those other buildings. And then I may let this one also go, but the risky thing is if you let the Cadence reach the center, that's a problem. So you don't really want to lose those inner territories if you don't have to. I'm feeling like I want the other keep to be here. Because really, there's no bonus for any of these. So it's really just kind of where you want to put it. I thought about putting it in the marsh, but again, if we're going to lose an inner tile, it's probably going to be this one as well, because that way we're not losing any buildings on the outside. And I really don't want to lose the crucible. Hopefully we don't lose more than one tile in this playthrough anyway. Dang, Jackie was only there for like 8 years. That is what I was kind of afraid of, but it is what it is. At this point, I don't want to induct anybody else who's not in our group, so since these people are a little bit older now, I'm going to throw Tancred in there. Give them something to do. Hey, we're coming up on the 100th year. Oh, lashed. A small, warped red card arrives for you in the mail. Edarin Liu, 7th Lash, Giant Press. Well, he made it pretty far, but he unfortunately did not survive. Worth a shot though, bud. At least he tried.
We'll send word to the partner immediately.
Oh.
Already did.
And Gathane has passed away. We've got to pick a new leader for our Regency. Pepita's in our Vanguard, which has got high fertility. Bountiful, quick study, slow, tranquil, oblivious. It's okay. Oh, shit. That's not what I meant to do. Come back here. We may have to take her out of the Vanguard. I'm going to see what Sidara is like. Not great for the traits, because Pepita also has good traits. And we don't have a lot of Raidens. That line, Gathane only had 4 kids, it looks like. Yeah, we only have 5 Raidens right now. We need to boost them up. So I think Pepita has to go just because of that. And we do have to pick a partner. Rusty's in our Vanguard, so I'd rather not take him. Adalopus is not going to be in our Vanguard. She's a level 1. So that makes a lot of sense to me. Though Ren is a decent idea too. They all make blast cappers, but again, I don't really want to take a Liu away. And if I did, I don't want it to be Rusty because he just joined our Vanguard and he's been getting some experience. Shadowjack. Oh yeah, those are the ones that... Shadowjacks are honestly pretty interesting class to have. So we have a blast capper or Shadowjacks as our possibilities. The Shadowjack is tempting. But the Marquans have, honestly, and Ren isn't a part of anything. So I'm gonna check with Ren. She's good sight range, good intelligence, good dexterity, and there's alert in a pack. Ren has great stats, honestly. So yeah, we're gonna throw Ren in there. That way we're not taking from anybody else's house. Hopefully they can get some kids going, because they've got nobody in there, which is worrisome for sure. When we do take people from houses, I'm going to take them for the Marquans just because we did build that keep on the increased fertility spot, so they're probably never really going to be in too much trouble. Speaking of which, Gabriel Marquand has died. And yeah, he only made it to 63, so I totally could have put what's-her-button there. I'm just going to level these guys up really quick, but yeah, if you look at the siblings, it's just holy shit. Lots of siblings. Lots of kids. Definitely wish I would have picked Hunters or Caberjacks for this keep, but it is what it is. So I'm going to go based on fertility. So we've got Kira and Adalopus. I mean, either work. Kira's impressionable, bountiful, hardy, sluggish, reveler. Not really great. Kira, bountiful, nimble, sickly though, pessimistic, and a reveler. They're both revelers. I think technically Kira has slightly better stats just because their dexterity's better. It sucks that their HP is decreased though, and Adalopus is increased, so that might be better. Impressionable means their personality is influenced by other heroes in combat, but that means that if I've got better heroes with better traits, Adelopus will be better as well. So actually, I think we are going to throw him in there. And Robin Walters was probably, I think, the regent to the Raidens, maybe? I'm not sure. I haven't seen. I'm not going to put Ellen in there because she's going to be our regent for the new keep, most likely. So yeah, we're going to put Robin Walters in there. Robin, dim-witted, strong-willed, bountiful, rebel versus Krixara, Hawkeye, sickly though. Yeah, we'll put Robin in there because Robin is also not from another class, and then Marquand's hardly need to poach from the other keeps. So I was waiting for when an attack would happen.
I thought they'd given up too.
Okay, so we could defend our Raiden keep. We do get a 27-year-old alchemist out of it, but the Crucible already has a cadence mark, and we get a 26-year-old male hunter, and I want a hunter in the next keep. I would like it to be Ellen, but it's good if we have a couple options, especially because if they're both really good hunters, we can marry them together, or I don't really know. We have more options are better. Plus, I'm gonna more likely have use for a hunter for some reason than an alchemist in general. I think this is better. He's actually a higher level than the other guy too, so we're gonna go. You have the option to skip battles in this game. I've never done it. I feel like it's very dumb. You might be getting into dire straits where you really can't do it, but oof, I don't think I would ever skip a battle. Look at this man. He's got quite the beard. He's an old boy. Very old boy. We're gonna give him that Vitaliband, so he's got 20% extra health. He's really been through the shitter. It's been tough for him. So we've got Chrissy and Rusty for our Liu representation. We've got Jers for our Marquands. We've got Charlotte for the Raidens. We had to take Pepita out, so it makes sense to throw another Raiden in there. We don't have too many of them, but we should throw one in there. I'm going to try and have it be Sidara. None of them have very good traits. So Sidara is the youngest. She's also the highest level. Makes the most sense to try and get her in there and hopefully get her to be Charlotte's understudy, much like Rusty is Chrissy's understudy. All right, I think we're ready.
There's a stillness to the air right before battle, like the world is taking a deep
So
breath.
these maps, they're pretty cool, but they are also my least favorite. Namely, because oftentimes they'll start you separate because it's all broken up, and so like it just chooses 5 spots, and you can see I have 2 people over here. Rusty's alone, and we got 2 people over here, and there's already a seed in this area. So I can actually see that seed from right here with Chrissy. I'm gonna take that spot, and I'm basically gonna try and get everybody to reconvene, probably on this tile, since we already know there are enemies over here. And obviously Chrissy and Sidara are not gonna be able to just shoulder this whole burden the entire time. Gonna get Sidara a little bit further up, reveal a little bit more of the map, because it's just seeds. I'm not really too worried. I don't even know if they're fully in range to catch up with Sidara. And then we're gonna move Rusty. I'm worried though, since he's alone, he definitely can get ambushed just by being out there. I mean, so can Jers and Charlotte as well. It's an easier move for them to meet up going this way. So I'm going to have them go ahead and do that. Hopefully there are no enemies hiding around. So far, so good. So yeah, we've got relics for the Lius. We've got a relic for the Marquands, I'm pretty sure. If I can get Charlotte to get enough experience to get a nickname, I'll feel happy. because that means she'll probably get a relic as well. Ah, see, there's the cradle. And that's why I was like, I could move Chrissy forward a little bit more. But do I want to? I feel like there's more stuff out there. Yeah, so this is going to be tricky since most of our vanguard is not close. Unfortunately, Sidara is just kind of going to have to take the brunt of some of this since she's the melee fighter. Okay. Let's see how we're going to do this. The cradle is definitely priority number 1 just to get rid of. It's really important just because they can create more seeds and they also can do those heavy attacks. I'm going to hit them with Chrissy's point blank shot just because it does a shit ton of damage. I'm going to try and see if Rusty can't see the cradle from this vantage point. He might be able to. Perfect. Less than perfect. Well, let's see if Sidara can't. 15 to 19. Let's see if a knockback from there. Well, it wouldn't work there. From maybe here. We'll stun them. Yes. Okay, good. I'm gonna start having Charlotte go up this side. It's tempting to go after this one seed over here, but we don't know what's in this area, and it could definitely get us into a bad spot. I'm not gonna lie, Jers. Even though he was responsible for, I believe, Leaf Raiden's death a few battles ago, he has grown on me, mostly because of the cool beard and the nickname Mr. Pancakes. I'm happy that he's our vanguard. I'm happy that he's the Mark 1 that's been representing that line. He has done your typical alchemist shit, like kill one of our dudes, but it's only been one so far, so as long as he can keep that record where it's at, I'll be happy. At the end of the day, it's mostly my fault, so it's really on me. But we're gonna say it's on Jers. Okay, so I'm gonna move Chrissy back just a little bit, and I'm gonna move Rusty up. Gonna see if Rusty can't get the killing blow. He can't, so he'll just take out a seed. And then we'll have Chrissy hopefully take out this cradle. Wonderful. Now, yep, there are 3 more seeds now, and again, they're gonna get... Sidara is gonna hopefully limit that, because we're gonna move her right here and see if she can't charge here and knock back a couple of these, or at least, okay, hey, at least 2 of them. Kind of create some space too, because Chrissy's got a lot of health as well. If she takes a couple of those hits, it's not too big of a deal. Oh, and we can actually have Charlotte come out of just nowhere and bonk one of these boys. Hell yeah, 29. And then I could throw a flask, but Jers has a shit ton of health. He has like the most health out of everybody. So I'm just going to have him pick these guys off one by one. You can see there is another cradle over there, and I think it did just get revealed. Yep. And there are bulwarks. It's easy to forget. Cradles and seeds, I can work with. Bulwarks are still just as scary as they always are. So those are the ones we're going to really have to look out for. Nice, nice. Glancing blows. Please, keep them coming. Oh. Dang, that was actually a really solid hit. So I have a knockback shot here too, so I'm going to move Chrissy right here. See if she can't get a 2 for 1. Nice. So that one's stunned. We don't have to worry about it anymore. We're still probably going to take it out this turn with just the amount of heroes in our vanguard that are close and in range. But the more we can incapacitate, see, that's exactly why. Ugh. Rusty has not been our boy so far in this battle. And I don't even think he's drunk this time. Wonderful. 30 damage. That's overkill for a seed. But it's nice to know that we're down to just the one. Now, the cradle's probably going to continue to move forward. Jurs is kind of in a precarious spot, so I'm going to actually have him hide behind this egg and take the seed out that way. Because that way the bulwark can't see him anymore, and even if he does move into range to shoot him, he has to shoot through a couple of barriers first. We've isolated the the cradle, hopefully, and hopefully we don't run into any bulwarks while we're working on fighting this, but I have a feeling that there's probably one milling about somewhere in the general vicinity.
Send them back to that sludge from whence they came.
I do think once Jurs has maybe finished this battle, we may make him the trainer at the Crucible if we lose our last person, just because he gives so much experience. Because it is really nice to start with heroes that are, I'm gonna just have her wait, heroes that are already up to level 3 by the time that we get them into our vanguard, because they basically are already right at the same spot as everybody else. And see, yeah, that's like a textbook like warning thing where it's like the cradle's already been revealed, so even though I can't see it, he totally knew that one of my guys was there. This isn't a great shot. I like the 79. We'll try for that. Nice. We've only got the 4 flasks, so I'm going to try and see if I can't get the rest of that damage done with maybe Chrissy and Charlotte. Yeah, we can shoot from there. Fingers crossed for no bulwark. Perfect. Nice. I think Charlotte is going to be able to finish that off. Awesome. Now, there are 3 seeds that we're not going to be able to kill, but this is a prime spot for a precision flask. Unfortunately, since Charlotte's right there, I'm not gonna do it, but I am gonna move Jurs up here. Hopefully he can maybe pull one of the seeds away from attacking Charlotte. And just to keep him kind of close, I'm gonna move Rusty and Sadara in this general direction. These maps also are some of the maps that can take longer because they're all on their little isolated planes. So there are likely enemies on those other 2 like platforms that our unit spawned on. So we will likely have to traverse over there too. See, that was that knockback armor that Charlotte has. Oh, nice! And exactly what we were hoping for happened. So Charlotte, Mother Raiden, which is a wonderful nickname for someone who's probably going to pass a relic down through their household. I was really worried that the Raidens were going to struggle to get a relic, because you really want to get one of those as early as you can, just to start leveling it up. I'm happy that Charlotte was able to do it, because I really thought that Leaf or Lavix, that one of them was going to be able to get it for their house last time when we were working with them. I'm also glad we didn't throw that frickin' file. I would hate for her to get a nickname and then just die immediately. And since Chrissy still does have that relic, let's get some experience for it. Keep leveling it up. Because at this point, like, Chrissy's got a nickname. She's going to go down in history. She's level 5. I'm not really too worried about her, but we do still want to get experience for the relic that she's carrying. I don't think there are any enemies down here, but I'm gonna have Sidara just make sure. Cool. And then Rusty, since he does have that stealth aspect, I could throw him up here, but it looks like we're all kind of gonna be moving down south. So I'm actually gonna have Rusty just come up right next to Chrissy. And since his movement is so shitty, I know already that he's not going to really be needed for anything. His movement is really bad just in comparison. I mean, Chrissy's isn't too much better, to be honest. But I don't know what it is. It seems like he's been struggling to catch up. He did spawn far away. I'm actually going to keep these guys here just so we have a chance to regroup a little bit. Let's get Sidara over here. The enemies will move on their own too. So there's a likelihood that, like, while we're regrouping, they're doing something similar of a sort, or they're searching for us because they can, you know, hear us and follow us on the map. Okay, now we're all getting a little bit more combed together, so I feel confident that if we move forward, we won't be too spread out if we do run into enemies. I'm gonna have Charlotte kind of beeline up a little bit further. Yeah, because Jers came from this direction, and it was decently okay. There were no enemies that we ran into, so I think we have a little bit of space. I mean, if we look, that's the edge of the map, so there's definitely got to be an enemy over there. There could be one up here, which is where Rusty started, but this was the biggest one, and we've taken out everybody on it. So I really think we haven't seen any bulwarks yet, so chances are the enemies that are left are probably... I fucking knew it, god damn it. I was kind of hoping we wouldn't get spotted yet. Oh, that is tough. Well, unfortunately, Charlotte cannot quite see that bulwark, so I'm going to run her over here just so that she doesn't get hit. And since Jers has so much goddamn health, I am actually going to move him a little bit forward, just to make sure that if the bulwark does go after somebody, that it's going to be after Jers. Okay. So Chrissy has the knockback shot, which means I'm kind of going to want to keep her to stun the bulwark maybe to begin with. She can do 20 to 25 damage though. That is really good. But Jers can do almost the same amount of damage, so I'm going to move him up just to increase that accuracy. Great, a seed. Fuck do I care. We're working with bulwarks here. Have him throw that up there. That's pretty damn good. And then we're going to see if Chrissy can't do the knockback shot to stun him. Not quite. That's too far for Rusty to see, so we'll bring Rusty up here. And Charlotte, I'm actually going to have her heal real quick, just in case there's another bulwark out there. I don't want us to kind of get caught in a bind to where she needs to, you know, be attacking, and we don't have the ability to you know, let that work. I'm going to move Sidara up. A little worried with the placement of Jers, so I'm actually going to bring him just, you know, especially since the bulwark missed him, I'm going to bring him up and to the left a little bit more. So again, just to kind of promote the bulwark to focus on him, or not, or just go straight for Chrissy. Wonderful. Didn't look like it was a critical, it was just kind of more of a glancing shot anyway. On that note, I mean, everybody's got a nickname now. I think I want Chrissy to get that experience just for that relic, and also because she took some damage there. And while we're at it, since Jers is pretty close to leveling up, we'll have him take out that seed.
Now tell me that wasn't
And
fun.
goddamn, that was the level. Only one bulwark. We got lucky. That was not the level. Wow, I feel dumb. I thought that since the chalice spoke that we were guaranteed victory. We were not. I was lied to. Now I do feel like we're really damn close, so I'm probably gonna run this episode a little long just to see how it pans out. There's definitely got to be another bulwark. That would be surprising to me if there wasn't. Oh shit! It might be another cradle. Okay, well, what was that over there? Oh, wow. Okay, so they were all chilling back here. Well, this just got a little bit more interesting. Now, Jers, again, he's got the most health. Yikes. So, a 91% chance to hit both of those. I think I'm going to take that. Yeah. Now the bulwark's definitely alive, but you hit him one more time next turn and he's out. I'm going to move Sidara first. And I'm going to see if I can't have her do that knockback into the bulwark. And that'll hopefully stun at least one of them. Yeah, it didn't stun the bulwark, but at least it stunned the cradle. And then we're going to have Charlotte make a beeline to just get in the fray pretty much. Now, Rusty's in a good position because he can actually shoot from where he is. He can only see that one cradle right now, but that's okay. Any damage is damage, you know. And then Chrissy, I want to see if she's able to get in range of any of them. But it doesn't really look like it, unfortunately, from where she is. If she ran over here, she would be. She doesn't have a lot of health, so I'm actually going to heal her first. And yeah, that'll be it. Probably should have moved her first and then healed her. But I'd like to kind of keep her behind that wall if possible. Just so that when the cradles are taken out, that the seeds are going to focus on our higher health people. Now, Jers has that free throw, and this is a perfect scenario to just toss it right in the middle there. Oh,
See the way that one went
beautiful. Triple. And that is when alchemists really shine, is on the ability to just kind of lob that grenade in there and take down a bunch. And he still has another throw, and at this point, like, there's no reason to not use it. I'm gonna actually take it at the cradle back there, just because it does so much damage. I would kind of hate to waste it on seeds. And then Sidara, she can charge, and I don't think that's gonna really do anything, unfortunately, though. So I'm gonna have her move here, and I'm gonna have her charge from here. Yeah. And then Charlotte can try what Sidara was gonna do. I don't think that charge is gonna bump that seed back far enough to hit the cradle, but it actually did. Well, that's wonderful. So we just took out 2 seeds, stunned a seed in the cradle. We've only got the 1 seed left, and Chrissy, since she wasn't really moved, is actually in a prime position to just take him out. Oh, man, this mission is going by like flawlessly. Plus we got another nickname on there too. I'm feeling pretty damn good. And I guess the only thing that Rusty can do is hopefully take out that small seed just to get him out of the way.
Aha! I see my advice is paying
Wonderful.
off.
Your advice?
Ooh, more enemies? Damn! There were a bunch of enemies left in this one. What the heck? Okay, 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 let me see here. Nope, alright. It's not quite as much as I was hoping for. But between the two of them, I can definitely get something done. As far as the cradle's concerned. Oh my god, down to 1. Man, that is robbery right there. Okay, we got those seeds. Juris can actually run in front since he still has a shit ton of health. And just hopefully take some of the damage away. At least take that one seed out. Which frees Chrissy up to start moving in this direction. I don't think she can see the bulwark yet, which is fine because the bulwark can't see her and she can stealth up. Just to make sure that she doesn't get hit. And I'm actually going to have Rusty do the same damn thing. Because that'll give these guys time to move forward a little bit. Get these guys time to take out what they need to take out. Perfect. And those seeds are gone. Wonderful. And then at this point, it's a tough call, but since they both just went, I'm going to leave them one more turn. Just hopefully so those guys will move south. They're actually trying to get through up there, which is fine. So the bulwark is that bigger one right in the corner. Okay. That's actually a pretty good scenario. Damn. Shit, man. There are a lot of enemies. Well, I'm pretty sure these are the last couple enemies. But it is going to take a little bit to dispatch them. So, nah, fuck it. I'm going to do it. Okay. So, unfortunately that bulwark we still cannot see. And now this cradle is here. So I'm going to see, still not revealed. I guess we're going after this cradle first. Why not, right? Oh, and shit, I actually can't see the cradle from here. I thought I could. What? Lame. Okay, well, since she can still stealth, I'm gonna stealth her. But unfortunately, my dumbass just blocked off the path of everybody else. I'm gonna see if Charlotte moves up here, if that reveals the remaining enemies. Definitely at least revealed the seed. Might be worthwhile to get through there. Have Jers kind of break up that space. And I mean, have Sidara do the same damn thing. I just want to kill these enemies, get them over with. Nice. Got lucky there. Okay, the bulwark is right there. 28-25 though, that's wonderful. And then we'll see if we can't move Rusty here and use that knockback to stun that bulwark. Wonderful. Hell yeah. And then Charlotte can actually run up and do a shit ton of damage. I swear, if I see one more enemy, I'm gonna push it to the next episode. But if this is the only ones that are left, might as well finish it up. Extra long episode for you pups. Alright, and then Sidara can't quite get there, but I'll get her close enough so that this next turn we can definitely take out that cradle, hopefully take out their seeds, and get this in the bag. Super happy with the performance of all the heroes on this one. I think they've done a great fucking job. So I really trust Rusty to take out the cradle, if we're being real here. So I'm going to try and get him to just nab that bulwark. And then if Chrissy can swing it from where she's at, I'll have her take out the cradle, and then our melee units can do the damage on those seeds. Awesome, and that put Chrissy up to level 6. Man, hell yeah. We got 3 little seeds here. If we can just knock them out one after the other, that would be best. Alright, do a knockback, why not? Just in case Sidara does miss her shot, that means that we don't have a seed running around. But I'm pretty sure she's got it in the bag. Okie dokie. And there we go. Massive victory.
Flawless victory. Drinks are on me tonight. If I could buy drinks. And if you could drink them.
I do enjoy your thought process.
Our heroes have prevailed in the salt stacks. Corruption has eased in the region. Chrissy leveled up. Sidara leveled up. Charlotte got a nickname and literally is super close to leveling up. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We're going to pick this up next time. And yeah, see you later.